we spent so much time making sure we had so much more inventory. That's why we took the time, and you guys are doing it again. We're nearly sold out on everything, and I can't believe it. Even flower sprinkles, which I knew was going to be the big one again, so that has more inventory than all of it. And that's also about to sell out. So I was looking at my iMessage and I thought, okay, I love this feature, and I never thought of it like, is it confetti or is it flower sprinkles? Thanks, everybody.
Welcome back, squad. It's your favourite space for Sussex truth, where love, class and justice always have the mic, and foolishness gets dragged for filth. Today, we're going deep into Meghan Markle's iconic, and might I say, absolutely majestic 44th birthday celebration. And let me tell you, what started as a dinner in Beverly Hills became a statement, a moment, a cultural reset. You know how Meghan does it, quiet power with unstoppable presence. And what did the haters do? Oh, you already know. They scrambled to twist it into something negative. But here at Royal Sussex Squad, we're going to set the record all the way straight. So let's get into it, because when Meghan Markle stepped out for her birthday in that unforgettable ivory Valentino dress, yes, that £4,000 dress, they all collectively lost their minds. But before they could even catch their breath, she blew out the candles on a flower-laced cake and lit up the entire timeline with grace, elegance and effortless power. See, it wasn't just the outfit. It was the moment, the calm confidence, the unbothered glow, the symbolism. Meghan knew exactly what she was doing, and we felt every bit of it. This was the same dress she wore at the Global Citizen Live concert back in 2021, when she and Prince Harry were reclaiming their narrative on the global stage. One of their first major appearances after stepping down from that tired, outdated royal firm. That dress? It wasn't just couture, it was a message, a full-circle moment. Then it was about raising awareness and advocating for vaccine equity. Now it's about celebration, joy and owning her peace. And the fact that she rewore it, that alone is iconic. That's what sustainable fashion really looks like. Not just recycled fabric, but recycled power. She took a piece of that moment and brought it into a new chapter of her life, reminding everyone that she's still standing, still glowing, still making headlines, but on her terms. And of course, the moment she stepped into Funke, one of the most buzzed-about restaurants in Los Angeles, the cameras clicked, the blogs exploded, and the British press couldn't help but clutch their pearls. Because let's be real, every time Meghan breathes, the Daily Mail starts foaming at the mouth. They live to critique her, even when she's just eating pasta. Imagine hating someone that hard because they had dinner with their husband and wore a dress from their own closet. It's giving obsession. It's giving stalker vibes. It's giving she's everything you wish you could be. What makes it even funnier is how quickly they forgot all their usual talking points. You know, the why can't Meghan be more frugal types, the why doesn't she recycle her clothes like Kate Crew. But when she does exactly that, rewears a meaningful royal piece, they still complain. Why? Because it was never about the money. It was about controlling the narrative, about putting her in her place. And when Meghan refuses to shrink herself for their comfort, it drives them mad. Let's talk about that look. The ivory mini dress with its clean crew neckline, capped sleeves and subtle yet stunning diamante embellishments, it was the perfect blend of modern elegance and timeless sophistication. Angela Kite, a respected fashion stylist, said Meghan's birthday look was a masterclass in California chic. She called it impactful, elegant but not try-hard. And honestly, that's Meghan in a nutshell. Understated glamour, effortless power. Whether it's a charity event or a birthday dinner, Meghan makes style speak. And this dress, it wasn't screaming for attention, it was commanding it with quiet authority. And while we're at it, let's give a standing ovation to the hair. This time around, Meghan let those rich brunette locks flow long and straight, replacing the boho ponytail she paired with the same dress back in New York. It's the kind of subtle style switch that says, yes, I remember where I came from, but look how far I've come. And listen, the haters may not have liked it, but fashion editors and fans, they ate it up. But it wasn't just the dress, it wasn't just the restaurant, it was the entire setting. Funke in Beverly Hills is not just any Italian spot. This is an upscale haven led by culinary genius Evan Funke, an artisan chef who treats pasta like high art. The menu alone is enough to make your mouth water. We're talking $92 Mediterranean sea bass grilled over embers, served with raw carrot salad and fresh lemon. A 60-day dry-aged ribeye that's so good it doesn't even have a fixed price. It's market value, baby. Tagliata di manzo, scottatina di agnello, handmade pasta with basil and ricotta salata. Every plate is a celebration of both tradition and excellence. And if you're a pizza lover, let me put you onto their boscaiola. Wild mushrooms, sausage, perfectly baked crust. It's not delivery, honey. It's Meghan Markle level fine dining. So for the trolls who think Meghan should have been at a local diner for her birthday, I say this. You don't get to tell a millionaire mother of two, a philanthropist, an entrepreneur, a duchess, where to celebrate her life. Meghan can eat pasta wherever she wants, and she chose excellence. Let's not forget the cake moment. A beautiful, flower-adorned masterpiece, presented to a glowing Meghan as she blew out her candles with that serene, joyful smile. It wasn't a flashy PR stunt, it wasn't some overproduced photo op. It was simple, beautiful, and so authentically Meghan. A mother, a wife, a woman who has been dragged through the mud by the media, now surrounded by peace, love and celebration. And that smile? It said everything. You can throw all the negativity you want, but you can't touch her joy, not anymore. Meanwhile, the UK tabloids stayed true to form, publishing backhanded praise, dissecting the cost of her dress, the price of her meal, even the colour of her nails if they could. But they completely missed the point. Again. Because what they refuse to acknowledge is that Meghan Markle is thriving. She's not hiding. She's not broken. She is flourishing. And every time she steps out, she reminds them, and the world, that they failed to silence her. And let's talk about Harry. Right there by her side, supporting her, loving her, celebrating her. That man is still choosing Meghan every single day, and not in some performative way, but in real tangible partnership. He didn't just walk away from royal life, he walked toward freedom, toward family, toward healing, and he's never looked back. That kind of loyalty scares people because it's real, because it's rare, and because it's not for sale. So when Meghan walks into a high-end restaurant wearing a recycled royal dress, she's doing more than dining out. She's reclaiming power. She's flipping the narrative. She's showing the world that the same girl they tried to run out of the UK is now blowing out birthday candles in Beverly Hills, surrounded by light, love and luxury. Not because she's trying to impress anyone, but because she earned every bit of it. You know what else is funny? The same press that ignores Prince Andrew's lawsuits has the audacity to criticise Meghan for a birthday dinner. The same press that bows at the feet of royals who have done nothing with their privilege is the first to attack Meghan, who continues to work, to serve, to advocate and to build. The hypocrisy is so loud it's practically screaming. But Meghan? She doesn't need to scream. She speaks through action, through grace, through carefully chosen outfits that tell a story. Through dinners that celebrate not just a birthday, but a life reclaimed. Her silence is not weakness, it's strategy, it's confidence, it's control. And that drives her critics crazy, so let them talk, let them speculate, analyse, criticise and misinterpret. Meghan doesn't owe them an explanation. She's living, she's laughing, she's glowing, she's showing up in spaces that were once designed to exclude her and making them better. That's why we ride for her. That's why we defend her. That's why this squad exists. And if this episode reminded you why we love Meghan, if you felt that pride bubbling up as she stepped out in that Valentino dress, head held high, if you felt that spark of joy seeing her blow out those candles, then do me one favour. Subscribe, hit that bell. And support this channel through super thanks so we can keep bringing you the truth, the full picture, the narrative they try to bury. Because Meghan Markle is not just surviving. She is thriving, and no amount of hate can dim that light. Not now, not ever. Meghan Markle rewears iconic £4,000 dress from royal wardrobe to eat pasta in Beverly Hills. The mother of two was seen blowing out the candles on her birthday cake. Meghan Markle wore one of her most memorable looks to celebrate her 44th birthday. The Duchess of Sussex stepped out in Beverly Hills for dinner at Funke, one of Los Angeles's most talked-about Italian restaurants specializing in artisanal pasta. The mother of two was seen blowing out the candles on a lavish flower-adorned birthday cake while wearing a £4,000 Valentino shift dress. The Ivory Mini, which features a crew neckline, capped sleeves and sparkling Diamante flowers along the hem and shoulders, was previously worn by the Duchess at the Global Citizen Live concert in New York back in 2021. Instagram via @MeghanVerticalBar. Meghan Markle rewears iconic £4,000 dress from royal wardrobe to eat pasta in Beverly Hills. It was one of the first major engagements that Prince Harry and Meghan carried out after stepping down as working royals the year before. At the time, she styled the dress with a boho ponytail and black heels. This time she wore her brunette hair loose and straight. Meghan's birthday look exudes her classic style of effortless California chic. Fashion stylist Angela Kite told Hello. Her choice of an ivory white Valentino mini shift dress for her birthday gives impact and elegance whilst not straying into try-hard territory. At Meghan Vertical Bar, Meghan Markle was presented with a lavish cake decorated with flowers. The clean, structured silhouette nods to 1960s mod aesthetics, yet it still feels contemporary and is proof that minimalism and embellishment can live in harmony. Kite added that when Meghan first wore the dress, its silk floral appliques and subtle sequins lent dimension and an understated glamour, without overshadowing the message-focused nature of the event. She continued, "The round neckline and short sleeves give a crisp framing to the dress, while the shorter hem feels youthful and relaxed, perfect for celebrating the Duchess's 44th birthday." The Duchess of Sussex chose Funke for her birthday celebration, an upscale Italian eatery known for its regional pasta and wood-fired dishes. The Beverly Hills spot, helmed by celebrated chef Evan Funke, boasts a menu rooted in traditional Italian recipes with premium Californian ingredients. Some of the restaurant's most luxurious dishes include the branzino alla brace, a Mediterranean sea bass grilled over embers and served with a salad of raw carrots, lemon and extra virgin olive oil, priced at $92, £72. For meat lovers, there's the costata alla fiorentina, a 60-day, dry-aged bone-in ribeye, listed at market price. Other notable mains include the tagliata di manzo for $77, £60, a sliced prime ribeye cap served with potato fritte, rocket and fennel, and the scottatina di agnello for $60, £47, and a New Zealand lamb chop dish served with green garlic and chickpeas. Starters such as carciofi alla Judea, crispy Roman Jewish-style artichokes, come in at $34, £26, while handcrafted pastas like strangulate with basil and ricotta salata are priced at $30, £23. For fans of pizza, the boscaiola costs $38, £30, is a standout choice. It is topped with wild mushrooms and sausage. Thanks for tuning in, squad. Until next time, stay proud, stay powerful, and remember, we ride for Meghan and Harry, always.